Hello, YouTube. It's me again, Andon, and it's been a really long time since I posted anything or even been airsofting. I have had a lot of work that I've had to do, and on top of that, I've had a lot of um, issues with my guns and working with them. I've had constant issues with mag feeding, and then lately I just had an issue with my trigger, and it turns out the trigger assembly was worn out and wasn't working. But I got those replaced, and now everything seems to be working correctly for now, and I hopefully will find myself out in the field again sometime soon, along with a lot of other new features and new things that I've got with my setup. One thing of note would be name tapes. I finally got my name tapes in, and they're just typical name tapes. Says Andon on them, and they're made in multicam, which is a really nice color. Matches my schemes. I got three of them: one for my shoulder, one for my back, and one for my front. So no matter where you look at me from, you can always say, "Oh, there he is. There's Andon." Anyways, I also have the pistol has received a bit of a makeover as well. My KJW 1911 High Kappa pistol has received a new lower body. It has also received a new magazine release. Well, they released to release the slide to load the next BB. Both of them are brand new, and I've also help the functionality of the gun. I like the new grip. The pistol grip's a lot better, and I love that I can actually release the magazine with one hand now, as opposed to having to load the magazine and then release it with my hand at the same time. I can load the magazine and release it in one motion, as opposed to doing it load, do it in two motions, which is nice. I like having that ability to be able to do it with one hand. And the last thing that I've had done is I've got myself a kill cam, a proper kill cam. I've taken something called a Mobius camera. It's a design that I had pulled from somebody else. They took a Mobius camera and they put a lens on this camera to allow it to zoom in. I took that idea and I did the same thing, but with a little bit of a twist because unfortunately I wasn't able to get the same CCTV camera lens that he got. But it still works perfectly fine, as you can see from the footage I'm about to show you. The way that the camera works is it creates a focal length that is further out from the camera rather than having a point of view camera, because the Mobius's standard lens is designed to be just like a GoPro lens or a contour lens. It's designed as a point of view camera. A point of view camera that can be used and attached to your helmet, to your gun, to give you like some kind of a viewpoint as to what someone's looking at. But I've taken that and I've applied a permanent zoom to it. It permanently zooms it out a few feet, allowing you to look into the distance. And you can see that this shed is about maybe 100 feet away, and you can see the BBs fly out towards it as they hit it. And so that's what I wanted as part of my kill cam feed. I wanted to have an actual camera that zoomed in and completed with all the pixels that you could get from a 1080p display. I didn't want to take a GoPro standard picture and then zoom it to create the little zoom with grains and grainy and pixels that you can see everywhere to see that you can see that I shot the person. That I didn't like those. That method is way too grainy, way too a waste of my time. Essentially, I feel it's a waste of my time. So that's what I've done, and it worked out pretty well. I'm proud of it. I can't wait to take it on the field just to see exactly how well the footage holds up. But I have it attached to a battery that to a flashlight that y'all saw in the video. What it is it's a charging flashlight, something that my mother picked up from Amazon.com. She never got around to really using it, so I picked it up and I used it. It's a regular flashlight, and you have a little click. It goes bright setting, less than bright setting, and strobe. And those are the three functions for the flashlight. Oh, and off of being the final function. So there's four functions technically. And then there's the USB port at the back that allows the battery inside of the flashlight to charge anything, a mobile phone, or in this case, my Mobius camera. and it allows me to get extra battery life for the Mobius camera, which only has about 2 hours of battery life by itself. So I definitely need the extra charge. So that's what the flashlight's for some of y'all who are wondering why there's a wire passed from the back. And it's going to be a permanent addition to my gun. And I can even use the flashlight while the Mobius is connected, which is great. So once the flashlight runs out of battery, oh well. But I'll still have a charge on my Mobius camera, so I'll still have action on it. It's not that I do a lot of CQB action or a lot of action inside dark rooms or dark corridors, but I do plan on having a backup flashlight for that sort of thing, just in case my other flashlight's charge goes out and it becomes obsolete at that point. So anyways, I just want to give y'all a bit of an update. I am back in action now. I will hopefully be able to find myself at Lavernia or somewhere soon, and I'll be able to give y'all some more footage with my brand new camera, of course. Anyways, my name is Andon. Thank y'all for watching, and hope to see y'all in the field. Adios.